What's up with it, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Raider Honcho, and I'm back with a brand new video for you. Alright, so before we even get to the video, before we even start talking about anything today, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now if you're not already a subscriber. And also, hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Raider Honcho. And a real quick disclaimer, if I seem a little down, my energy seems off, I seem a little restless, it's because I just got the second shot last night. Or actually, I got the second shot yesterday during the day for my vaccine. And last night, I whooped my ass all night and whooped my ass all this morning. And right now, I'm just a shell of a man right now. But nonetheless, as Raider Honcho always do, big Honcho in the building for you. I'm going to bring you that content. I'm going to bring you that quality content, okay? So let's get right into it. After all of that, let's get right into it now. Let's talk about going into our second week preseason game, week 2 of the preseason. We got the Rams on deck, and you already know we're going to go there and smack them around. But what's interesting to me is to see if Trey Ragas and B.J. Emmons can continue to push old Jalen Richard down that depth chart, to continue to make the case for Jalen Richard to get cut. I've said it months ago that I don't see Jalen Richard making his team. I also said months ago that I'm wrong about a lot of shit. So I'm just letting you know I could be wrong. I'm not saying he's not making a team, but you have to agree that Trey Ragas and B.J. Emmons have made a strong case in the first game. I am interested to see if they can continue that trend or they come back down to earth a little bit, playing a little better team. We'll see. But if you think about Trey Ragas in the first game, he had 13 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown. I believe that's averaging close to 4.8 yards a carry. When you talk about B.J. Emmons, he had 9 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown, and he put him at about 5 yards a carry. So you're talking about 2 running backs that essentially are averaging about 5 yards a carry. They each had a touchdown, and they each look really good. I mean, both of them look really good. They're both strong backs. It's not like one of them is a scat back and one's a power back. They're both pretty strong. And when you think about Jalen Richard, you think about that he does have a few issues in the running game when it comes to fumbles. We do like to use him out of the backfield. We also like to use him on special teams. But when you talk about his contract, I think it's either $3 million or $5 million. And you think about him being a 3rd running back or 4th running back, you're not paying him that much money to sit around just to return kicks. I mean, you could almost bring anybody in there to return kicks at that point for something way cheaper than that. So I am curious to see what Trey Ragas could do, because I did make the statement that our offensive line looked way better in run blocking than we did pass blocking, which is no surprise because we are a power football team. But I was thoroughly impressed by Trey Ragas, his ability to get to the second level. I mean, it seemed like every time he touched the ball, he was in the second level. So that's a tribute to our line, but that's also, you know, can be attributed to the defense we were playing just not being that damn good, right? So I am very curious and excited to see what Trey Ragas can do. I don't see him being cut. Trey Ragas at this point to me is a lock to make the team. So that already puts you at Josh Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, Trey Ragas. Now it's like B.J. Emmons look pretty damn good too getting into the end zone. So it's like, okay, where does Jalen Richard really fall in, especially with him being injured, especially with him missing time? He might not be back to 100% for a couple weeks, and you got 2 thoroughbreds right now that are able to run up and down the field young and just getting the job done. And so I'm excited to see what Trey Ragas could do, what B.J. Emmons could do. Get down in the comments and let me know what you guys think about Trey Ragas and B.J. Emmons. If you could only keep one of them, which one are you keeping? Do you think Jalen Richard can still make this team, even if you only keep one of them? Do you see the Raiders holding on to 4 running backs, 4 tailbacks? I'm not sure, right? But I think Trey Ragas has already set the bar really high. I think B.J. Emmons is under that, but I think I would rather have both of these guys rather than Jalen Richard. And since months ago I already said Jalen Richard wasn't going to make this team, hey, Trey Ragas and B.J. Emmons, keep running it up, man. Keep running it up because you're making me look good. You're making me look like a prophet, okay? But yeah, that's it. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Raider Honcho. And just let me know what y'all think about this game coming up, right? I'm going to be doing way more preview shows. I'm going to be doing a pregame. I'll probably be going live before the game as well. Probably going live at halftime. I'm just not feeling really well today. And I think it's just best for me to rest. I also got a scrimmage tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm just going to take the rest of the day to rest. And yeah, that's what it is. So, until the next time, Raider Honcho out.